There once lived a girl named Adaeze. Her mother was a woman of laughter. Until the season, the locusts came and took her away. Within a year, her father married again. The village called it a blessing. They did not know that beauty which demands to be seen is rarely kind. The first time Ugoma's hand found her face, it was over a pot of soup. Adaeze did not cry. She had promised herself that tears were a debt she would pay only when it mattered. The months that followed were a slow stripping away. Her room, her food, her place in the house. And when her father asked, Ugoma said the girl preferred her own space. When Ugoma was with child, she sat Adaeze down and said, "When my son is born, there will be no room for you here. Leave tonight. The river is wide. The forest is deep. Perhaps the spirits of your mother will find you there." She did not go to the forest, she did not go to the river. She went to the one person who had been waiting since her mother's last breath. Nneka was the oldest woman in the village. She spoke to the earth, and the earth sometimes answered. She opened the door and said only one word. "Sit. I have been waiting." For 2 years, she learned to read the sky for rain, to mix herbs for fever, to set a bone with nothing but palm oil and steady hands. She learned that power is not always loud. Sometimes it is a root buried so deep, it holds up an entire tree. Meanwhile, the house that cast her out began to rot. The sacred yams her mother had planted, the ones no one maintained, they rotted, and with them, the fortune of that household rotted too. An old woman passed by and said to him, "You sent away the one who carried your luck, and kept the one who carries only herself." It took him 3 more months of ruin before he understood. He found her on a Sunday morning, grinding leaves with arms that were strong and a face that was calm. She did not look like the frightened girl he had failed. She looked like a woman who had built herself from the ground up. He knelt, a thing he had never done before any person, and said, "I have come to ask you to come home." She said, "I am home." Adaeze returned not as the girl who had been driven out, but as the woman the village turned to for healing and wisdom. Ugoma left a year later. No one remembers where. The boy survived, and he called Adaeze's mother, because she was the first one who had earned the name.